Welcome to Couv.com. I'm David Madore, and we have a special guest here today, Marvin Spires. Marvin has survived a T-bone car accident 3 weeks ago that could have killed you. Instead, you didn't miss a day of work. You've got a story behind that. How come that happened? Marvin, welcome.
Thank you.
You're on staff here. You've been working here at U.S. Digital as a master mold maker for about 4 years now. And 3 weeks ago, something happened. What happened, Marvin?
Well, what happened was I was proceeding through an intersection, and a car.
Here in Vancouver?
No, it isn't working.
Oregon, okay.
Portland area. A car was coming at a high rate of speed, I would say about 40 miles an hour, and T-boned me right in the door.
Was this in a traffic signal at
Traffic signal.
intersection?
The person ran a red light, and it was just amazing. I was stunned and went over to the side of the road and just had my head down for about 10 minutes.
In other words, you were driving.
I was driving, right.
And then when you got T-boned, it hit your side of the car.
Right.
And did you see him coming at all?
About 5 feet away, I seen him coming, and it was too late for me to react. I couldn't accelerate fast enough to get out of the way. So
you looked out your side door and you saw that.
It was there.
What kind of vehicle was it?
It was a minivan. And I drive a 02 Ford Excursion, which is a 3/4 ton truck. And the impact knocked my lower part of my body to the center console of the truck, and my upper body was restrained by the seat belt. So my body took a kind of a twist.
Whoa.
And so I was actually stunned.
Did your head hit the glass window on your driver's door?
I don't think so. A lot of it's kind of foggy, but I did have 2 lacerations on my thigh that I don't know how they got there. I said the only thing, it could have been from the steering wheel, but it wasn't really anything major.
Were there curtain kind of airbags there that deployed? Do you have airbags?
No, my airbags didn't deploy. The airbags in the other vehicle did deploy. So that proves that they were going at a pretty high rate of speed.
So in a matter of a few seconds, you were sitting in the middle of your car with the door smashed in.
Right.
You kind of wonder what in the world just happened.
What in the world happened? And it was just amazing. I walked back to the scene of the crime, scene of the accident.
Well, it's kind of like a crime. It's like
and just start asking questions, and wow, it's just amazing that.
Questions to yourself or to others?
Well, to others too. But
so there's people that gathered around.
Right.
So you actually got out of your car. What'd you do? Get out the passenger side?
The passenger side.
Because there's no way you're going to get out that side.
Yeah, it was jammed shut.
So you actually walked out of the car.
Walked out of the car, and everybody
alone,
thought
right?
I was alone, and they just thought I was a bystander because I didn't show any signs of injury.
Oh.
So got all the business taken care of with the policemen and all that, but then I was pretty emotional. That was about my only thing that was really hurt was my emotions.
What kind of emotion? You're angry or you're sad? What are you feeling?
Both, angry and sad.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. Actually, when I got hit, I remember saying, "Oh no." Then I said, "Thank you, Jesus," because I knew I wasn't hurt at the time. And giving honor where honor is due, he made it all possible, and he kept me from being injured. And
so you felt like your life was protected that day?
Right, I did, because the damage on the car, they actually totaled the car. The frame was bent, the floor was buckled, and the T-rail was bent. They totaled the
What's
car.
The T-rail?
The T-rail is a rail, the beam that separates the front and the back door. That was bent.
Oh, okay.
That was bent. So
So it was a pretty serious car accident. It actually pushed your vehicle over to the side of the road. You stepped out of it. There was a bunch of bystanders there, and you were standing up, and they thought you were one of the bystanders.
Right,
and
exactly.
When did they discover that you were the driver of the...
When I started asking questions, who was driving the other car, and that's when we exchanged all the information.
Okay, in other words, you exchanged the information with the other driver?
With the policeman. The person that hit me they weren't hurt. They didn't show any apparent signs of injury either. But they were, the policeman had all the information from that particular person, and I gave him my information.
Okay, so it was a man or woman that was driving?
It was a woman.
Okay, and she also was able to get out and walk out of her car?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so the police showed up and you had a conversation with them?
Right, and a toddler also. I say it was about a 3-year-old toddler in the back seat in an infant chair, and he wasn't hurt either.
Well, that's good. So it's amazing neither one was hurt. Now, people, after looking at your vehicle, must have figured that, hey, you shouldn't be standing here. You just got hit. You just got nailed. That maybe would have seriously hurt you, and you wouldn't know you were seriously hurt. What transpired then?
Well, the weekend went on, and then.
Well, I mean, didn't you go to the hospital or something?
No, I didn't.
You just went home? How'd you get home from there?
I drove the car.
You drove that car?
It was drivable. The front tire was hit, so it was a little bit wobbly, but I did drive it home, and kind of just sat there for a few minutes, and then started calling around, getting answers.
When did your wife find out?
I called her, about an hour or so afterwards.
After you're home?
Yeah.
And the car's sitting in the driveway?
The car's sitting in the driveway, and she encouraged me. But the thing is, I went to work Monday morning.
So that was, you T-boned on Friday.
Friday.
You went to work on Monday morning.
Went to work
no symptoms between there?
No symptoms. Went to work on Monday morning, shared it with my colleagues here at work, and everybody, did you go to the doctor? I said, no, you should go to the doctor. So went to my body circuit class, worked out, no problems. Got home that evening, and after cutting the grass, I experienced a little ringing in the ear. I said, this is not normal. So that's when I said, I got to go to the doctor. So I went to my primary physician on Tuesday, and they were amazed also. They said, wow. They did a bunch of tests and that. It's amazing that you aren't suffering from any serious injury.
So you continued your normal workout. How often do you work out here?
Twice a week.
We've got a body circuit. We've got a gym here at US Digital. We've got a workout studio, and so you've been working out twice a week, and Monday is one of those days.
Right.
And you actually worked out, not thinking anything about this accident.
Right.
And then you got some ringing in your ears, and you got some advice. Hey, guy, you better get checked out.
Yeah, and then my primary physician, said, it's because of you're working out and your muscle tone is what helps save you from having any serious injury.
Well, let me introduce Dr. Perry Guyton here, who is your physician that you ended up going to, who checked you out.
Good morning, David.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Sure.
Marvin, good
Pleasure.
to see you.
Good to see you too, sir.
So the first time that you saw Marvin was a result of this accident.
Correct.
Was that on Monday?
I saw him after his primary physician, so I'm his chiropractic physician. We started the weekend after the car wreck, yes.
Okay. And so you went to when did you go to your primary physician?
Tuesday.
Okay.
And then
so you didn't do anything on Monday. You didn't check anything out. You thought,
No.
I'm going to. So you went to your primary physician on Tuesday to get checked out. What did they say?
They recommended chiropractic therapy and massage therapy.
Okay. And how did you find out about Dr. Perry Guyton?
Well, Dr. Guyton, Randy, one of our health trainers here, utilizes Dr. Guyton services, and he recommended him.
Okay, so you showed up. So we've got two full-time health coaches here and one full-time nutritionist, and you were basically making some wise choices, taking advantage of that opportunity to make yourself fit. And so you, as this, in this more fit state that you were in over the last, how long have you been working out this way?
2 years.
2 years, okay.
Pretty close to 2 years.
So you went to Dr. Guyton, and what did you find?
Well, at Body Chiropractic, what I do is I try to find the underlying cause of the problem, whether it stems from a car accident, work injury, or home injury. And then we try to determine where's the starting point for them. Obviously with Marvin, he has been working out. He's been doing what he's, trying to eat right. He's trying to balance his emotional, his chemical, and physical stressors. So he came in, I was quite surprised how well he had done with that. And I did agree with his physician that the muscle tone, I do believe, helped him with this. And we don't know how car accidents are going to end up. There can be a tremendous amount of strain on the body. And I do have an example of that. If we could take twins, you got two twins, one takes care of themselves, does yoga, eats right, the other one's a couch potato. Who's going to fare better in a car wreck? Obviously, one takes care of themselves, no doubt about it. And that's where Marvin is at this point. He's over the last 2 years been consistent with his workouts and trying to eat healthy. He lost the weight through US Digital, some of the offers that you guys have here, and I think that's really made the difference for him.
So you say you lost weight 2 years ago, been working out for 2 years. If you had this accident 2 years ago, the outcome might have been different.
I believe it would have.
When you say the lost weight, you want to elaborate on that?
Well, through the Take Shape for Life program that US Digital has initiated, I was able to get on the program, which we have it as a wellness plan here. I dropped 40 pounds in 4 months. 4 months?
Wow.
3 months, actually. 40 pounds in 3 months. And then I started the maintenance plan and started working out shortly thereafter.
What's the maintenance plan?
Maintenance is when you're introduced regular food and more calories into your daily diet, and then you find out where your diet should be with your calorie intake, and you maintain that.
Okay, and you've been doing that for the last 2 years.
2 years.
So you went through a transition time, which is this Take Shape for Life program, which is what I've seen. I've seen a lot of people here go through that, and they lose about average of 14 pounds a month. Is that about right?
That's about right.
And was that easy for you, or is that hard?
It was actually hard at first, but then the whole initial situation was a mind change, saying that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to get healthy. And just the nutrition and the awareness, the health awareness that you have here at US Digital really influenced me.
So we have this conspiracy to make people healthy here. And always we take away the excuses.
I've heard
right?
about the break room. Fruits and vegetables, smoothies are ready for you, lots of nuts. I mean, I'm very impressed with that.
No vending machines.
I don't see companies doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
You give it away for free. I mean, health food, you almost got to, right? Until people get used to it, and then you train the brain, and it ends up being a lifestyle that is healthy choices, whole foods.
Right.
If it grows, eat it. Right?
Right, exactly.
And then you learn how during that time for that program, that Take Shape for Life program, how do you go from your habits that brought you to the point where you needed to do something to the habits, which is a lifestyle of eating healthy and enjoying it and being satisfied, not feeling like you're always on a diet your whole life, right?
Right, correctly. I do indulge sometime, but you know where to stop. And then you look back and say, well, I'm doing this for myself. I feel better. And then if it's something that you feel like you shouldn't eat that day, you say, well, I know what it tastes like.
And you know what it feels like to be healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you feel really crummy after you do eat something that you shouldn't eat.
That's a reminder.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay, so you survived, and not only that, but your life was not interrupted by what could have been a very serious thing. So
Could have
you're
been.
very thankful for
I'm
that.
very thankful.
And we're thankful that you're like a member of the family here.
Thank you.
That you're healthy, and you're an example of just great health. All that stress-free, the exercise, the regular exercise. It's like, Mom says, eat your veggies, work out, and that is something it's paid off for you. It's really, it could have been very different. So,
Well, and the biggest thing about that, David, is we all are under stress right now, all the time.
everybody has stress.
Emotional, chemical, and physical. And I think that's the biggest thing. And what you've created here at US Digital is allowing your folks to take advantage of some of these things and take themselves to the next level.
How do you avoid stress, or how do you minimize the stress?
Again, trying to eat appropriately, trying to do consistency with the workout, baby steps over time. It's not that first workout that makes you Lou Ferrigno. It's the fifth.
What was that word?
Lou Ferrigno, right?
Lou Ferrigno. What's that?
The Hulk.
Who is that?
Oh, okay. All right. You're more educated than I am. I didn't know that. That's an inside scoop there.
Yeah, so it's not the first workout. It's the 50th. It's the it's the time over time that makes that change. And most of us know that. Start eating donuts right now and, eat more tomorrow, and the next day what's going to happen? You're going to be, huge by the end of the month.
So there's a trend.
So, exactly.
So it sounds like, and I'm going to paraphrase here, and you correct me if I don't get it right, just knowing that you're moving in the right direction helps to relieve some of that stress. That
Absolutely.
You're facing the right direction, you're making some steps, and even if you're not there, you feel good about where you're going one step at a time.
And Marvin mentioned, doing this for himself. He's doing it for his family as well. How much better is your relationship with your wife when you feel good?
Exactly.
It's totally changed.
Okay. Yeah. So in a nutshell, how do people take care of themselves so that whatever they face in life, they have every advantage that they're going to make it through with minimum consequences? How do they do that?
Well, they can ask for help if they don't know where to start.
Ask for help. Okay.
So
Who do they ask?
Well, you guys are a great resource. They could call up here and find out about some nutritional support. They could find out about Be Fit.
Let me elaborate on that a little bit. Couv.com does have one of the channels or one of the programs that we have here is a regular weekly post from a nutritionist that's full-time on staff here. That's called Celebrate Nutrition, headed up by Leanne, and the ability for people to be able to find practical ways to eat and love what they eat. It doesn't taste like cardboard, doesn't taste like swamp water. It is actually Celebrate Nutrition's well named because it's not a matter of denying yourself all the stuff you want to eat. It's a matter of retraining the brain so that you can actually enjoy healthy food. Healthy food tastes good when it's prepared well.
Absolutely.
It really does.
And the other part of it is walk, go to the gym, swim, exercise, enjoy that, and train the brain so that it becomes a natural part of your life.
Our food patterns are set in stone about 9 years old. I know you guys do a lot of stuff with kids here too. We've got to teach them how to make that change. Bowl food of berries, maybe better than that chocolate cake.
Sure.
We just have to change that trend slowly over
I would
time.
love to see that get adopted in our schools. A lot of times
Absolutely.
kids go to school, even if they come from a healthy home, you got junk food that's just so unhealthy, although it matches, lines up with the federal guidelines. It's like some of that stuff, they call it the standard American diet, SAD, S-A-D, standard American
Very
diet.
sad.
Yeah, very sad because of the results. You look at, we are a culture of unhealthy people because of our habits. One of the most unhealthy cultures in the world, and we can change that. At least we can change that in our local community. That's a little bit about what this is about.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
One of the reasons we're telling this story is because we want to inspire our community to make some healthy choices so that they can be as healthy here as you have. You've gained health and you've got extended life as a result of that.
Exactly. I have. And there's, I look at this whole scenario as the things that I'm going through. If this story encourages somebody, influences somebody to get in shape and take emphasis on your health, I'm a living witness that you're never too old. You're never too old to get in shape and to change your lifestyle on trying to live healthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I won't tell you how old I am.
Never too late.
I'm old.
You're not old, you're wiser here, and
that's
you
true.
have a lot.
That's true.
This generation is one of the first generations, I think, that things are different. We're living longer now, and we're healthier now, and we understand how to extend not just your life, but a healthy life. This is really an amazing time in the history of people.
Absolutely, I agree. I do see a trend with some of my patients that the older generations, they're working out more. They are trying to pay attention.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's a mix, but I am seeing that, absolutely.
Well, so if you're to name a few basic guidelines, what can people do to be healthy? Everybody wants to be healthy. They think that they just need to work hard and, they don't quite know how. How do they become healthy?
Again, baby steps. Everybody knows that soda pop is not good for them. Slow it down. Maybe I only drink 2 a week instead of 3 or 4. Baby steps over time. Again, ask for help. Ask my help. Ask Couv.com for help.
Yeah, and I would also invite whoever's interested in improving your health, go ahead and come by here at US Digital. Say, I'm interested in improving my health. How do I do that?
Absolutely.
And we'll help them. We've got an outreach center here, and one of those ministries in the outreach center is just simply giving the gift of health. That's Celebrate Nutrition, and absolutely, Leanne will be happy to help you. There's no cost for that. It's just a matter of helping people to understand how in practical ways can you get more healthy? Any other advice?
The biggest advice I learned from this whole ordeal is to give God thanks for every day that He gives you, because your life can be taken from you in an instant. And when you see a car coming at you at 40 miles an hour and you can't do anything, it's like you're helpless. Your life is just flashed in front of you. And just give God thanks.
Okay. And treatment?
I'd say the time is now.
Okay.
You know, take action today.
All right.
You know, make that call, look up Kuv.com, ask for help, don't know, you know, ask us to come.
Okay. It just was one thing I wanted to see though. When he went to you, when you guys got together, did you give him some kind of treatment, something to do, or what?
He's been doing it. He's been
Okay.
doing the workout.
So basically,
he's been doing
you
the
confirmed
massage.
to him he was on the right track. He was already doing the right thing.
He was already, you know, if we look at a stair step, he's already halfway up there. You know, I'm doing the treatment portion to help with his musculoskeletal issues from the car accident, which is absolutely normal. But
Right.
again, where is he compared to that couch potato? He's so much stronger. And he's doing the workout. He was doing the things here. So
Great.
my job was much easier at this point.
And you're a chiropractor. You're a chiropractor.
I'm the chief clinician at Body Fit Chiropractic and Massage.
And that's Body Fit, the little logo there on
That
your
is correct.
on your shirt. And
Yeah.
you're here in Vancouver.
Here in Vancouver,
And
on
you're
Mill Plain
located
Boulevard, Mill Plain Boulevard, 14415 Southeast Mill Plain, by the Ice Arena. And I've been serving this
You're by
county.
the Ice Arena. And how do people find you on the online?
Bodyfitchiropractic.com.
Okay. All right. Great.
I've been serving Clark County for 12 years now.
Good. A local business,
Yeah.
self-employed guy,
Absolutely.
helping our community, making the world a better place as you earn a living. That's great.
Great, thanks, David.
Great. Good. Thank you. Great story.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Yep. Nice interview.
Thank you.
Good. Okay.